Hey gems, welcome back to the nest. I'm Ali and I'm excited you're here with me. Today we are building the sewer right next to Nook's Cranny and Bella's pawn shop area. Bella is our sewer rat for this island. She lives right next to the sewers because that's where she belongs. And in this video you will be getting a bit of an island lore download, so lock in, get your listening ears on, and let's go. If you happen to enjoy cozy Animal Crossing content, go and hit those like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to join our Discord through the link in the video description. So, Hollynet was once a peaceful island community, until Tom, the landlord Nook, privatised everything. Now he and his chipper PR frontwoman, Dizzy Izzy, aka Isabel, control every inch of land, every service, and every resident's debt. The island runs on credits, neon, and fear. The city is divided sharply between the rich and the forgotten. Towering labs and digital skylines overlook grime-filled alleys, leaking sewers, and flickering signage. Everyone's just trying to survive under the hum of broken streetlights and the glow of holographic ads for Nookcore. Tom Nook, CEO of Nookcore, of course he is, masquerades as a benevolent landlord, but he's the real power here. He enforces loyalty through contracts and crippling debts. Isabel, known on the streets as Dizzy Izzy, manages public morale, quote-unquote, through carefully curated propaganda. Her job is to keep citizens smiling while the system quietly bleeds them dry. Resident Services is the city's central hub, as it were, the only place where people can officially request resources, though the approvals, of course, depend on Nook's whim. Now, throughout this city, we have several distinct districts, and certain villages are allowed and kind of forced into certain areas. So in the top right hand corner we have the wealthy district where Dr. Cobb lives. He's our island premier scientist for Nookcore. We have Ribbot and Sprocket, his quote-unquote successors. They are synthetic beings, androids, if you will. We have Petrie's Fringe Lab. She was banished from Nookcore. We'll go into her lore in another video. But essentially, she still carries out her questionable experiments in her kind of hidden secret lab behind the sewer. The fact that she's doing these things behind the sewer is a little bit of a problem, but a lot of the other villagers try their best to look the other way. We have the sort of downtown strip type area next to resident services. This is where you will find Fuchsia's nightclub, which you will see in a separate video, and we'll go into her lore a little bit more. And between her club and the southern beach area, we will find the Black Market Alley. And of course, as we build that out, we will go into the individual lore of that area itself. We have the sewer sector, which is what we will be working on today. This was originally constructed as a man-made drainage system, but has sort of become part of the city's underbelly. And this is where Bella runs her pawn shop. That's P-A-W-N. Get your minds out of the gutter. This is her sort of... She lives in a bit of a rundown shack built into the walls of the sewer system. And she scavenges washed up junk. Sometimes it's good stuff, sometimes it's real tech. Sometimes it's Nookcore prototypes that have been lost during shipping, let's just say. And she will trade for almost anything, no questions asked. In this area, the air hums, power lines buzz overhead, and the smell of ozone mixes with decay. That's the vibe. To the south of Bella Sewer is the abandoned port. This is where Spike will be residing. This used to be a bustling trade hub and was condemned by Nookcore after some quote-unquote security violations. So no ships are allowed to dock there anymore, but the smell of salt, oil and rebellion lingers. This is where Spike will have his boat repair shop, which will essentially be like a converted garage where he tries to keep old machinery running, including boats and sea vessels, of course. He stoutly refuses to work for Nukor and does his best to help smugglers restore stolen transport tech and help smugglers to move items, no questions asked. And then our final section up in the back left-hand, the top left-hand corner, is what we are calling the slums, which will hopefully give the vibe of a maze of tin roofs, flashing signs, and broken cables. Electricity is said to be stolen from overhead wires, and the streets are filled with junk heaps and neon graffiti. This is where we will be housing Eugene, our washed-up rock star turned rebel leader, Kat, our graffiti artist and street fighter who acts as Eugene's muscle. She also runs a lot of the smuggling operations through Red's shipments and the secret beach. And Static, who used to work for Nukor as a systems engineer, but when he discovered that his work was being used to implant obedience chips into androids and potentially into living villages, he rebelled and was of course cast out. And so he lives in the slums with Eugene and Kat and is part of the resistance, I guess you can call them. So the slums back there connect directly to Red's secret beach, which makes them, of course, the perfect base for black market exchanges and resistance planning. Having said all of that, I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of the build. I will let you watch it in peace, and as we go through the various villager houses and decorating the key areas and things like that, I will go through a little bit more of the individual lore for each of the characters and each of the areas. I have been really excited to build on this island actually, and so I've recorded a whole bunch of stuff and I just have to do the voiceovers for them and edit them and put them all together. So I will likely be putting these videos out in a quicker time frame than I did for my previous series of Animal Crossing videos. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments what you think of our lore, if there's something that I should be adding, and I will see you guys at the end. You guys, I think we will leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, consider giving the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing and joining the Discord so you don't miss any future content. I would very much appreciate it. I hope you are all having the best day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!